That's the art of sprinting. How Animesh Kujur mastered India's fast lane at 22. The sprinter from Chhattisgarh has shattered barriers that seemed insurmountable just 2 years ago. With personal bests of 10.18 seconds in the 100m and 20.32 seconds in the 200m, both national records set in 2025, Animesh has become the face of India's sprinting. His recent gold medal victory at the World Athletics Continental Tour bronze meet in Bhubaneswar, India's first ever hosting of such an event, marked another milestone in what has been an extraordinary season, the emergence of India's next big hope. I was happier seeing the crowd than for the win itself, because for athletics, it means a lot. Animesh reflects on his Continental Tour triumph. It's a big deal that such a large crowd was there. When my name was called at the blocks, it was a whole different feeling. India was cheering for me so much. The moment captures Animesh's journey, a young man who has gone from relative obscurity to becoming what World Athletics Vice President Adil Sumarawala calls the greatest Indian sprinter by far. His victory in Bhubaneswar, clocking 20.77 seconds in challenging humid conditions, showed not just his speed, but his ability to perform under the intense pressure of home expectations. The Martin Owens effect. Building a champion. The transformation of Animesh from raw talent to record-breaking sprinter is inseparable from his partnership with Martin Owens, head coach at the Reliance Foundation Youth Sport Odisha High Performance Center. When Owens first encountered Animesh, he saw potential wrapped in limitations. You just physically looked at him. He's got all the right stuff. He's a big unit, he's 62, muscular, just lacked mobility, a bit of finesse, Owens explains. He couldn't squat without falling over. He was like the Tin Man out of The Wizard of Oz. But when he was moving, he was actually very quick. The initial challenges were significant. I was getting really annoyed with the first rep he did for me that was meant to be flat out, Owens recalls. I thought, what's the point of me being here and not going to try? And then I looked at the times. I thought, that's quick. So, when he's moving very, very fast, he looks like he's not trying. And that's the art of sprinting. This revelation shaped Owens' approach to coaching Animesh, focusing on technical refinement while preserving the natural fluidity that made him special. The Swiss connection. Technical mastery in the Alps. The rapid progression in Animesh's career has been aided by training camps in Switzerland with renowned coach Chris Woolley. The experience was transformative, addressing technical deficiencies that had been holding him back. I would say about 0.2 to 0.35 seconds improvement. Animesh quantifies the impact of his Swiss training. My coach believes in technique being everything. Mostly, I focused on the start. They tested me with different exercises and told me my lower body needs more work, so the start will improve. Owens provides deeper insight into the Swiss experience. We did a lot of coordination work. We did an awful lot of postural work. Every morning, we were up at 600 doing postural work overlooking the mountains, Swiss flag fluttering in the background. It was really inspiring stuff. The camp wasn't just about technical improvements. We used the Kaiser machines a lot. We did a lot of work on starts, over speed work, then running in the cold and wet. Just over that fear of running in the rain, Owens details. The results were immediate. Shortly after the camp, Animesh broke the national 100-meter record with 10.18 seconds in Greece, a moment he describes with characteristic honesty. When I crossed the finish line, I saw the clock stop at 10.80 s. I had a personal best, but I was happy but also not fully satisfied because I missed the national record. I didn't wear glasses and the timing board was far. I couldn't see it well early on, but when the coach congratulated me, I was like, oh my god, I broke the national record. A season of breakthroughs and learning. The 2025 season has been a masterclass in progression and adaptation. Starting with his Asian Championships bronze medal, where he set his 200m national record of 20.32s, Animesh has navigated the pressures of international competition with growing maturity. His Monaco Diamond League experience, where he became the first Indian sprinter to compete in the elite event, provided invaluable exposure to world-class competition. I am satisfied with the Diamond League, because it's not like, okay, I ran 20.55s, Animesh explains. But what I saw was how top world athletes warm up and everything. I learned a lot. I saw all the professional ways that mattered a lot. The Diamond League also provided unexpected connections. My roommate was from South Africa, and he spoke with the under-20 world champion via video call. That guy said, "Bro, I know you, I saw you in reels and all." That moment felt like Instagram made me famous worldwide. His name is Bayanda Walaza, and I met him again at the World University Games. He knew me beforehand. The balancing act 100m versus 200m. One of the interesting aspects of Animesh's career has been his success in both sprint events. Owen's philosophy on the dual approach is clear. I don't think they're two mutually exclusive things. The two complement each other. One makes you a better finisher, and the other one makes you a better starter. Animesh's personal preference is evident. My favorite is 200m, but I do 100m mainly for start practice because start and lean matter a lot in 100m. 100m is a side event for me, the main is 200m. This approach has yielded remarkable results. His progression in both events has been systematic, with his 100m national record of 10.18s making him the first Indian to run under 10.20s, while his 200-meter record of 20.32s is a significant leap forward for Indian sprinting. The Reliance Foundation advantage central to Animesh's development has been the comprehensive support system at the Reliance Foundation Youth Sport Odisha High Performance Center. The facility represents a new model for athletic development in India. When I wasn't with Reliance, it was just running around. I saw how athletes live, and it is very different for me now, Animesh explains. To make an international level athlete, everything must be in place: diet, surroundings, recovery staff, coaching. No one in India really has this setup or culture like we do here, especially in Odisha. Owens emphasizes the holistic approach here at the HPC. We're trying to holistically grow our athletes. We're trying to build people with good models, good ethics. We believe in a clean sport, believe in competing fairly. The center's philosophy extends beyond athletics. I'm trying to build an independent athlete that doesn't need me so much, Owens explains. So ultimately, that Animesh can go on and become another coach and pass those, hopefully, the good parts, coaching philosophy, building champions, not just athletes. The relationship between Animesh and Owens has evolved from simple coach-athlete to something more nuanced. At the beginning, he just did what I said. Walk on your hands around the track, had done it, Owens recalls. But now he's getting to the point where he feels he can tell me, "I'm not happy with this, I feel this." What do you think? This evolution in many ways is an extension of Owens' broader coaching philosophy. It's not undermining authority if athletes ask you. It's showing that they care, and they just don't understand. So, if you're going to explain it to them, you'll get more work out of them. You'll get a better result because they'll buy in. Mental fortitude in handling pressure. Despite his young age, Animesh has shown remarkable composure under pressure. His handling of being labeled as India's fastest man belies his age. I believe on making the record, it's done. Yesterday's fame is gone. Now you must focus ahead according to targets, he states. The national record stuff will continue but is secondary. Our ultimate target is sub 10 seconds for the 100m and sub 20 seconds for the 200m. Owen's assessment of Animesh's mental strength is telling. He loves it all. He's a fan of the sport. He's not overwhelmed by it. He's tough. He's mentally tough, but Animesh had to learn it the hard way. He was first chasing medals, then records. However, he runs freely now. Initially, the focus was medals, then once I ran under 21 seconds in 200m, focus shifted to national records and rankings. They told me not to think too much. Run freely, it will happen when it happens. From 2023 to 2025, I blindly ran, then did 20.40s. For the Asian qualification, the standard was 20.53s, and I had to qualify. It was my first international event representing India officially. After a week, I ran 20.45s in Dubai. I realized that if you overthink, records won't happen. Same story with 100m. I wasn't thinking about medals but just running. Then I won medals and broke national records, quips Animesh. The coach's approach to psychological preparation is also pragmatic. The best way to psychologically cope with performance is to be in the best shape of your life when you step on that line. When you're cool to your marks, you're not saying, "I wish I'd done more here." The long season and lessons learned. The 2025 season has been particularly demanding, with Animesh competing from the Asian Championships in May through the Continental Tour in August, with stops at the Monaco Diamond League and World University Games in between. It's been a very, very long season, Owens acknowledges. We finished off last year on the 31st of December at the universities, where he ran for a bit of fun and ran 20.50s. Then we went in and we obviously had a fantastic time at the National Games. That was February. We haven't really stopped since. The season included both triumphs and disappointments. At the World University Games, Animesh finished fourth in the 200-meter final, missing a medal by just 0.10 seconds. Owens reflects on the experience. Slight misjudgment in the semi-finals cost him a medal in the final, and that's the level we're at now. However, the experience provided valuable lessons. What I noticed was what it was like, really, to be at that elite level when we were at the Diamond League. Those guys are professionals. The intensity is higher, the commitment is higher, remembers Animesh. Global connections and social media fame. Animesh's growing international profile has been helped by social media, something he acknowledges with characteristic honesty. His interaction with other world-class athletes, including conversations with Noah Lyles and Letzel Tebogo at Monaco, has helped normalize his presence on the world stage. They all talk like friends. I saw that these guys perform without pressure, just chill. They don't take it too seriously all the time. They dance, sing, enjoy their lives. I observed all their warm-up patterns and focus during events. They do everything with intensity. Short-term goals. Tokyo and beyond. With the World Championships in Tokyo approaching, Animesh faces the challenge of qualifying through world rankings. Currently sitting at 44th in the men's 200m as per latest August 5th rankings, with the qualification mark set at 20.16s. I have confidence because here the weather is very humid, which affects sprinters mostly. For the World Championships in Tokyo, the conditions will be new. That's why when I compete abroad, I perform better, Animesh explains, referencing his superior performances in European conditions. Owens, though, isn't putting any pressure on his ward. There's no expectation there. Just getting there this year is ahead of schedule. It's way ahead of where I thought we'd be this year. It's really good to go when there's no pressure on you. Nobody expects him to do anything. Their long-term vision, Olympic dreams and breaking barriers. Looking beyond Tokyo, Animesh's goals are ambitious yet grounded. Short-term goals: next year's Asian Games and Commonwealth Games. Long-term is the Olympics. Middle-term goals also include running under 20 seconds in 200 m. Owen's vision for Animesh extends even further. We're looking at a 510-year project. If Animesh is still competing when he's 32, that's not unreasonable. It's not unreasonable in this world of sprinting. It's just looking after him, making sure he stays fit, healthy, eating well, sleeping well, doing right things. The technical analysis from Monaco Diamond League provides specific areas for improvement. We've got each 10-meter split. We're just 200ths away from being as fast as the best in the world on 10-meter splits on certain sections of the race, Owens reveals. The clean sport message: both Animesh and Owens are passionate advocates for clean competition. Here at the Reliance HPC, we run a clean ship, Owens emphasizes. And the more examples we have, like Animesh, that you can do it clean, the better. The message is reinforced by their testing record. We get tested by NADA on a pretty frequent basis. In August, we've been tested 4 or 5 times. Animesh gets tested after every national record, normally after every medal. He got WADA tested when he was away a lot, adds Owens. Animesh's success, rather the progression, is part of a broader transformation in Indian athletics. The media around Animesh has been really good. It's been really positive, Owens notes. My sport tends to get a lot of negative press around performance-enhancing drugs, things like that. It's really nice to hear positive press about young people who are trying to do their best. The road ahead. Swipe left for next video as Animesh prepares for the World Championships and looks toward the 2026 Asian Games and Commonwealth Games. The road to success is clear: individual brilliance aided by systematic excellence. His partnership with Martin Owens has created a template for developing world-class athletes in India. For Animesh, the focus is simple: I always expect to do my best in every competition. I want to do my best in every competition. It's a simple philosophy that